Welcome back, anglers, to another edition of Southwest Ohio lakes to fish that are great for kayaking. This week we're going to talk about Cowan Lake, a little farther north than the last lake we talked about, which was Stone Lake, and it's actually a little bit smaller of a lake at 700 acres. It does allow motorboats on it, but it's a 10 horsepower limit on the lake. It does have 3 ramps, kayak launches. It's a really interesting lake. Very beautiful lake too. It's not a flood control, it's a spillover dam lake, so the water level has a tendency to stay pretty regular in the lake. So the vegetation around the banks is really interesting. You get just a lot more of the trees growing right down to it, and it also has an interesting feature of being full of lily pads, the American lotus, and it really chokes off areas of the lake with them, which is, they're really beautiful when those lily pads have the flowers out. Lake fish is good. It has several varieties of fish in it. It has white bass, it has saugeye in it, it has bass in it, it has catfish in it, it has bluegills in it, and it's known for the crappie there. There's always a lot of guys out there crappie fishing. You'll see a lot of people sailboating on the lake as well. So there's multiple species for you all to check out there. If you're not just a bass guy, you can check out one of these other species on the lake that they have. It's mainly a beech maple forest, which is kind of rare in our area. It's a little bit of a throwback to how the old forests were, and if you go there you notice that the trees are really big, and I don't know if it's old growth or not. It's probably not, but it's definitely older trees, and you see in a lot of areas. And what's also interesting is that it's an old area that's been inhabited for a really long time, and pre-settlers even. You know, we're talking back to like Stone Age type stuff, and there's even some burial mounds at the bottom of the lake, so that makes it even more interesting. And it also has a big long creek section to it as well that you can go a ways back, so that adds a whole nother level of fishing to it. So you get some creek fishing in there, you have main lake fishing. It's a great lake for kayak fishing. It's one of my favorite lakes around. So if you guys get a chance, you might want to spend some time and go out to Cowan Lake. Take care, guys, and do me a favor, hit the like button and share this video. I'd be much appreciated.